Welcome to the AGD podcast, American Girl Doll Podcast, episode 2. Today I want to talk about retiring dolls. I'm not going to be speaking about dolls specifically, but more about the 4 lines of American Girl that I know of: Contemporary, Girl of the Year, Historical, BeForever, those are together, that rhymes, and Truly Me. So let's start with Truly Me. I love the Truly Me dolls. The first American Girl I ever got actually was a look-alike Truly Me doll. I also find Truly Me dolls to be really fun because you get to create their own personalities and you have complete control. And I, though, don't think American Girl should be retiring them. I get that American Girl stores need space, and so maybe they could have a rotation, but I don't think they should be retired. Unless, maybe something's wrong with the dolls, like the Prima Panty issue. If that happened again, then they could retire them but re-release the actual doll, if that makes any sense. I'm going to try to say this in a better term. American Girls shouldn't be retiring Truly Me dolls. I believe if they just have them online, it may not be as fun as buying them in the store, but I don't get why they should retire look-alike dolls. I just don't get the point of that. And yes, there's create your own, but I find it really cool to get, to go into the store that day and get a doll. That's just a concept. Very controversial, I know, but that's me. Now let's talk about Girl of the Year and Contemporary dolls, and I think they go hand in hand. I love that American Girl retired them. I think that's a very cool and interesting concept that I've never heard any other doll brand do, and I find that to be amazingly awesome. Is amazingly a word? I don't know. And so, I really like that. I like, especially with the Girl of the Years, after the stock is done for the year, and after it's all sold out, it's gone, and it's gone forever. And then if you really want that doll, you have to buy it online, and it's just a really cool concept. And it's like a market. There's an American Girl doll market online of retired dolls. And so, for these 2 lines of dolls, these 2 collections, if you will, I think that's a really cool concept. And when the doll's retired and you have it, it's an amazing feeling. I don't know how to describe it, and it may just be me, but I find that to be really cool. And so these 2 lines get an A+. I love that concept, and I think it's really original. And it also allows American Girl to rotate out their displays. So for the Girl of the Years and Contemporaries, go American Girl. The last collection or line or section of American Girl that I know of, at least I think it's the last one, is very controversial, and I'm kind of mad at American Girl. And that's the BeForever dolls, which used to be called historical dolls, and they're dolls from history. So there were many different historical periods that these dolls cover, like Civil War, all of the 1900s, up to 1980, from 1900, the year, I believe. And so a wide variety, and they're researched, and historians, I believe, or researchers work together to make their books or movies. Some dolls do have movies as well as books, historically accurate. And I find that to be really interesting. But I don't get why American Girl would retire those dolls. Again, I get the space in the store issue. I totally get that. But why can't they just have them online? I don't understand, because even if these historical events were erased from history, why American Girl shouldn't still have the dolls? But these historical events aren't erased. Not at all. But even thus, American Girl retires these dolls. A great example is they had a doll called Caroline Abbott from the War of 1812. The War of 1812 is a very important part of history, and so that's why American Girl released a doll. But then she got retired. I don't get why American Girl still couldn't educate girls about the 1812. 1812 is what I was going to say, about the War of 1812. Another great example is they had a doll, Cecile. Cecile was an African-American doll, and I believe, and she was from New Orleans in the 1850s. I don't understand why American Girl needed to retire them. I also get the point of collections, but that's where Girl of the Year comes in. Girl of the Year and contemporary dolls are the collectibles, and those are really cool. And if American Girl really wanted to keep it like all tight, they could at the end of the year take the dolls, like all of the dolls in their boxes that haven't sold, and keep them in a warehouse, and after like 25 Girl of the Years have been released, re-release them, and that would kind of make the market even higher if they wanted to, as well as their accessories with that. But I don't see why like that happens. And sometimes, like for example, Molly was a doll during World War II, her time period. But then she was retired, and years later, a doll named Nenea arrived. But I don't get why they also couldn't have two dolls from two different time periods, like the same, like not time periods, but like I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Two dolls from the same era, but with different stories. And that also gives variety and allows collectors to give American Girl more money, because rather than paying way too much money online, they can go right to American Girl, and American Girl can actually make them more money. So I don't get why the American Girl staff haven't realized that, but I wanted to bring awareness to that in the video. So that's about it. If you enjoyed this or found my opinions to be useful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. They both are free. Again, these are just my opinions, my personal thoughts. And so if you disagree, let's just agree to disagree, if you will, and like, there's that. But please check out the first part of my podcast, which is about why do adults and teenagers collect American Girl dolls. And stay tuned for more, as I hope to be sending a lot of more interesting content your way. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye. Thanks for listening.